Yo, I just want to touch on some things. I was watching some old videos that I made at Angie Fly on YouTube. I think it's no, it's Love of My Life on YouTube. Love of My Life TV. That's what I was doing on YouTube, and I was doing like relationship advice and stuff like that. So where I am now is, I found out that for 15 years I was in a karmic relationship. Now, karmic relationships can seem like soulmate relationships because the familiarity with the relationship is so familiar, but it attaches to the wounded parts of us. The wounded parts of us attached to this relationship, and it feels good. The chaos feel good. The dysfunction feel good because we grew up in those type of dysfunctions, and it just the familiarity just seems good. It's like I'm addicted to toxic relationships. And so we think that we're bonded with somebody who's our soulmate, when really we're bonding with a karmic relationship. And this relationship is supposed to teach us and to heal us. And we're supposed to move forward a healed human being. And so once I learned that this person isn't really my soulmate, he's just dragging me along in dysfunction. And I'm loving the dysfunction because I'm familiar with it. Then I had to break free from those habits, those bad thinking habits, and the part of me that was wounded that attached to this karmic relationship. So when you learn and when you grow and when you heal from those past traumas and those bad thinking habits, then you can move forward and you can find a loving relationship, and you can bond with and really find your soulmate and attach to that relationship and be happy and grow, and then get used to being in a functional, healthy relationship, because that's what you want. The chaos, it's time for all of that to stop. So now we're going to recognize those bad relationships. We're going to recognize the pain and the wounds and the thinking habits within ourselves that attach us to those types of relationships. I'm back and I'm better. So no, it's not normal for a man to be emotionally unavailable. You want a man to understand you, for one, and you want a man to communicate, and you want a man to be available to help you through your emotions. And so an unemotional, unavailable man is not a soul mate relationship. You want someone that's going to be there in every aspect. And if a man is not willing to be there, if he's not willing to grow and to understand that you need him emotionally, then that's not the man for you. And no, a man, it's not normal for him to put the responsibilities of the relationship on you. Like whenever every problem comes up, or if you have something that you disagree with, he turns around and put it on you instead of acknowledging his part in the situation. No, he's not the man for you. He's immature, and you need someone that's going to work out problems with you and understand the part they play in the relationship so that it can be fixed and you guys can move forward. So no, that's not the man for you. So I'm telling you these things because I once thought this guy was my soulmate. It was just a feeling. It was just like, I don't see myself with anybody else. But there was so much dysfunction that I was familiar with. And they're not normal. And I accepted it as normal. So I'm telling you to save yourself some time and some heartache. This man is not the man for you. You want a real man, not a immature little boy that's dealing with his own issues and that has issues. So no, it's not okay for a grown man to not have a relationship, a healthy relationship with his mother. Don't look over that aspect. If he has not healed in a relationship with his mother, it's going to be all kind of chaos with you, because that's where his wounds are coming from. He has to heal from those wounds first. That's the first woman he's ever encountered in his life. And that relationship, if it's damaged, the relationship between you and him is going to be damaged too. Know that it's not the man for you. If you find yourself stuck in these type of relationships, attracted to these type of men, then what you need to do is stop dating altogether and seriously work on yourself. Something in you, some thought, some memory, some habit, something formed in you to attract you to this dysfunction. And it's got to end, and it has to end within you. Constant rejection is a no-no. If he's constantly rejecting you, constantly putting you aside, constantly putting you on hold, telling you no, this is not the time, telling you this, you need to grow up. I'm just not gonna put up with your attitude. But then he wants to treat you like a boyfriend. He doesn't want to call you a girlfriend. You're always catching him with women. No, no, no. This is not the man for you. Now I want you to ask yourselves a question. What type of family structure did you grow up in? Think about it. Was your father there? If he was, what type of father was he? Was your mother there? If she was, what type of mother was she? Did they not give you the emotional attention that you needed? Did they push you aside and did not acknowledge your feelings? You need to know these things because this is the familiarity that you're attaching to in your relationships. And if it's abnormal, you are attaching to an abnormal relationship. These are the things you need to heal within yourself. First, you have to acknowledge it. So do that homework, and I'll see you guys later. Have a happy life.